guys, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Trainee. Now it's that time of the month where we receive a big box from Young Living. So this is the February order. My ER order came in like maybe a couple of days ago. Of all these things, like I've got rid of all the tubes and everything. I've already opened one item because I really wanted to try it. But the rest of it, it's all like here intact. I'm gonna just go over it and then I'm just gonna stash it away in my little box that I have. So let's go over the bigger items first. The first item that I pulled out, it's a supplement. It's Super C, the chewable. This is one of the supplements that we really like in the house. My husband, we also have the ImmuPro chewable as well, and sometimes I give him, you know, 2 of these and 2 of the ImmuPro, and he would be commenting like, oh, that's the good tasting one, which is this. The other one is the not so good tasting one, which is the other one. So he definitely likes this, and I do have to say it tastes pretty good. It tastes like very orangey, like citrusy. So it's actually one of the more enjoyable chewables that you would be taking from Young Living. So we love that, and for a while it was actually out of stock. So when I see it back in stock, I'm like, okay, I think I probably have one more in the other bottle. So we really need this. Should have actually gotten more. Then I have a bag of all these personal care items. So the first one is a repurchase. Actually, it's the Frankincense bath gel. And I really do like this. I think I really do like their Frankincense products. The whole product line seems to be it's very good, it's very gentle, it's very mild. And for a bath gel, I feel like, you know, when you're in the shower, you put it on. Initially, you would feel a little bit like, oh, am I gonna be able to like wash everything off, or is it gonna leave a residual? Which is the thing that the feelings that I don't like. But I do have to say, after, you know, rinsing it a little bit, it does rinse very clean, and it's not the squeaky clean type of, you know, like, oh yeah, it strips your body oil away, but it does feels very clean without the drying effect. So it's clean but not squeaky clean, which is actually a pretty good balance. So I actually repurchased it already. I used it on my son, and it seems like he has very sensitive skin, and it seems like he is actually pretty good with this. Like his skin, it's you know, he still has his, you know, scratchy, itchy parts that it's always been scratchy. But this seems to, you know, not aggravate it, and he seems to really like this too. And the scent of it, it's like, I do have to say, their Frankincense product line, it smells pretty mild, and with kids you normally don't like anything that's too scented. So I really do like this product now. So that's a repurchase. Here is the next item, which is quite new. I'm just giving it a try, which is the Lavender Shampoo. I'm running out of shampoo and conditioner, and I wanted to kind of move towards trying to see if Young Living's product would be, you know, good for my hair. You know, am I gonna get used to this? So I'm gonna give this one a try. And also I have the same line conditioner, which is the lavender conditioner. So hopefully this is gonna be doing good stuff for my hair. My hair, it's actually quite dry because it's also winter here. It's pretty dry, and it's like falling off pretty quickly. So I'm trying to see if these would be like moisturizing enough for the winter and making my hair soft and everything. So let's see. Hopefully it's gonna work out. So those are the one product that I've already opened and tried and liked is it's also another like kids product. This is Frankincense Lotion, which softens and protects skins. I do have to say, I have the lavender hand and body lotion. I think I do like it, but it takes a little bit to get used to, because when you put it on, it's a little harder to spread, and it does, initially when you try to rub it, it would have sort of like a white residual, so you have to kind of like rub it away and make sure that it gets into your skin. But this one doesn't. This one, it's kind of like a very thick, it's a thick lotion, not exactly like cream-like, consistency, but it's actually quite, let me actually just put it on here so you can see how thick it is. And really, I mean, all these products, quite honestly, if it comes with a pump, it would be much better. So I actually swap out, you know, the cap, the flippy cap thing with a pump, which makes it a lot easier, you know, when you have like a moving toddler. You don't want to be letting go of him, you know, letting him go anywhere, and then you just kind of be here like, okay, let me just try to get some product out of my hand. A pump, it's like a one-hand operation, so it's actually quite good. So this is pretty much the consistency, and if you just kind of like rub it in, it does, it absorbs pretty well. Like, it doesn't leave any like greasy residuals or residues on your hand, and it does leave your hand quite soft. But I do still have to say that it is a little, how do I say it? It does take a little bit of time to soak into your skin. Like, by now, it still kind of have a little bit of product on the top of my skin, but then I think in like another 30 seconds or a minute, it's gonna like soak in. It's not gonna be like shiny or greasy or anything. Now, for my son, I actually like that. I like everything kind of like soak into his skin and make sure it works at the bottom, like in the inside of his skin. But for me, especially for my hand, because like I wash dishes and I do a lot of things, I like washing hands like a million times a day. So for me, I actually try to use this, and then after I rub everything in, I would actually add another oil. Like, I have an oil concoction that I have essential oils, have coconut oil like mixed into it. I like to still do a drop to kind of coat the back of my hand, so to make it even softer. So right now, like after that, it looks a little shiny, but then when you touch it, it doesn't really have a lot of products on the top of my skin anymore. So it kind of like all soaked in. So I really like this better than the lavender hand and body lotion that I previously got. Although that one is good too. But the scent, again, since it's for kids, it's a little bit lighter. It's a very, very light scent, so it's perfect. Like, with kids, you don't want anything that's too fragrant. So I like that better than I like the lavender one, even though that one I think it's pretty good too. So the rest is basically all oils this month. There's quite a few freebies that I got. I don't know how many, and it looks like I might have gotten something that I don't even know where it's coming from. Hopefully it's free. Okay, so the first product is the Sacred Frankincense. This is a bigger bottle, like the 15 milliliters. It smells really, really nice. When was it November when we got the Sacred Frankincense? We got 5 milliliters of it in, I think when you purchase either 250 or 300 PVs. And I do have to say, it smells really nice. It smells really, really good. So I've been using it up quite a bit, along with the frankincense that I've got that month. So here's a refill. I have, you know, Frank and Sacred Frank open like everywhere in the house. So yeah, have to restock. The next thing, again, how much I like frankincense. I got another 15 milliliters. They go together. And I got a 15 milliliter bottle of grapefruit. So what I've been doing with my citrus oil is that I do have, like, I drink Ningxia Red every single day, every single morning before I leave the house. So like right next to my coffee station, I have a space where I put like 1 bottle or maybe sometimes 2 bottles of oils that I would mix with my Ningxia before I take my Ningxia. But I do feel like in the morning, since I rush out of the house, like, again, if my head is not attached to my body, I might have forgotten it too. I could rush out of my house so quickly that sometimes opening like a second bottle, let's just say if I wanted to have 2 or 3 oils in my Ningxia, opening the second bottle or the third bottle to put 1 or 2 drops in, it's almost impossible. So recently what I've done is that I have used an empty bottle, like an empty lemon bottle. I have like a little bit of lemon essential oil in it. And I basically just add like the same amount of lemon and orange, and now I have grapefruit. I'm gonna add it to that bottle too. So that 1 bottle, it's basically my own blend of citrus fresh only not as many oil as the Citrus Fresh, but I'm basically just blending the amount of oil that I want from each of these fruit, like grapefruit. I usually blend a little bit more lemon and then equal amount of grapefruit and orange. Right now I have equal amount of orange and lemon because I don't have grapefruit. But that's what I'm gonna be doing with this. After that, I'm gonna go and like maybe empty like a third of the bottle into that one. And let it sit and let it kind of like marinate it together so that I just open one bottle and 2-3 drops and I would have like 3 different essential oils in my ningxia. So that's going downstairs to the coffee station. And so let's see what else that I got that are not the freebies. Well, let's go over the freebies a little bit later. I think there is only like 3 oils. But the first one is a small bottle of something called Trauma Life. Now, this particular essential oil has been, I think it has been out of stock for quite a while, and it just came back into stock on the day when I purchased, when I wanted to push through my ER order. So I'm like, okay, let's just give it a try. It's supposed to help you, I think, rid of any trauma in your life, which, I commute to like New York City for to work. That's trauma in life. That's trauma enough for like my everyday life. So anything, every little thing that helps with emotions and stuff would help. So that's that. Let's see how it smells actually. Oh, it's like already 12 minutes. Okay, let's see. What do I smell? That's a very familiar smell. Is it like, does it have like geranium in it? I don't know. But it smells very familiar, and smells very similar to one of the other oil that I can't really, is it sandalwood maybe? Maybe sandalwood. That's probably the scent that I'm smelling. It smells very similar to that. So, it's a good smell. I usually, these type of oil, I like at night, when I go to sleep, I diffuse it next to my bed, and then I usually mix it with something else. So let's see what this would go with. If all else failed, mix it with lemon or orange. Actually, at night, orange is actually better than lemon. Lemon would be like more energizing, but I think lemon it's more for like daytime. But orange, even though it's citrusy, I do feel like at night, if you need to calm down, it does, during the day when you need to be, up and running, it does give you like a little boost. Not like as much as lemon, but then at night, it actually kind of do the opposite thing. It kind of calms you down. I don't know if it's just me, but at night, if I diffuse orange in my bed, like nightstand diffuser, it's usually okay. I'm usually pretty relaxed, but lemon, not so good. The next thing, I got another one. This is yet another oil that came back in stock that particular day when I ordered my ER. This is the Sleepy Jies. I would get any oil that would help my kid go to bed and fall asleep, because he is the type that would be like at 11, he still doesn't want to go to sleep. He would be like, oh, I want water. I want to go potty. I want to eat. I want to do this. I want to read. Like, he would make up all kinds of excuses and fight to stay up. So I wanted to make sure that at nighttime we do something, with our essential oil, routine that would keep him calm and make him want to go to sleep. Hopefully this is going to be the magic oil. I've been using Tranquil on him. I do think that it helped, but not to the extent that I want, because I want him to go to sleep even earlier. But we'll see. In the diffuser, I usually, if I am using Tranquil on him, then in the diffuser I would use something like maybe like a frankincense, or maybe some thieves, or a purification, something to boost his immune system, something that has like a different component to it. so recently I've been using Tranquil to try to help him calm down and sleep. So maybe Sleepy Jies would be better. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Of course, the Peace and Calming is in my order, and it is one of those that you could only get one per account each month. So there you go. That is something that I use. For some reason, I don't feel like the scent, if I diffuse it, I don't feel like the scent is something that my son likes, because he kind of like made a face. So I'm like, okay, maybe he'll use something else, like the usual lavender, cedarwood, and things like that. It's okay, I could keep it for myself. The next few oils are all freebies. So the first one is a 15 milliliters of Wintergreen. I do have to say, the last time when I had this for like right before the winter, I don't know if it's October or November, I still have a lot of it, so this is gonna be a backup. And the next thing is Eucalyptus Radiata, a 15 milliliter bottle, a big bottle. So last month we have the Eucalyptus globulus. So I don't know, maybe mix the two together and make it one eucalyptus when you wanted to diffuse something with something else. The next one, this is a pretty expensive oil, 5 milliliter of Pan Away. I might give this one to one of my friends' mom, because she's been complaining that, you know, that is, you know, not feeling that great. I need some help, and something natural would be good. That along with maybe a little bit of the Cool Azul pain cream from Young Living. Maybe the combination of it would help her. I don't know. You know, when you get to like a certain age, obviously, you know, your body is very depleted of a lot of things that you normally have when you're younger. So every little bit would help. Okay, so next thing is another freebie, which is the Palo Santo 5 milliliter. This is, I would say, a decently strong scent essential oil. If you're using it, if you have never smelled it or never diffused it, if you use it, start very, very slow. Maybe in the diffuser, drop like 1 drop and maybe mix with something else and work your way up. Like, don't put 8 drops of this in there. I do find that it's a very strong scent. So I mean, there are a lot of people that likes to ask, like maybe they're newer to it, and I probably ask the same questions. You know, with that diffuser, how many drops of oils do you put in? The question varies. So sometimes it really depends on the person who's using it, like how strong do you like certain scent, and it also depends on the essential oil itself. If you're diffusing something like eucalyptus or something that has a very, or Palo Santo, you just need very, very little. If you're diffusing something that has a milder scent, like, you know, cedarwood, I think even like lavender, you put very limited drops, like 2 drops into, like, if it's my dewdrop, usually I put a total of 8 drops of oil. I would probably put like 2 drops of lavender mixed with something else, and it would be sufficient for me. Palo Santo, I could assure you, for me, 1 drop mixed with something else, it's fine. So start very slow if you're using it. Okay, so the next one, this is a very new oil, and I'm actually quite excited to try this, which is a 5 milliliter of lemongrass. So let me just take a swift at it. Oh, I like it. It's very lemongrassy. Very, very clean smell, so I like it. Now this is the last oil, and again, this, I don't even know if this is a freebie. I don't know how it got into my order. I probably didn't order it. I don't even know if it's available to be ordered, but this is a 5 milliliter of Excite. If you know why I got this, tell me. I have to probably go back to the invoice to see why I have this and whether I get charged anything for it. I don't think it's a February PV order, so maybe it's something else. I don't know. So let's see. That's all the products that I got this month. And a lot of them are, you know, other than the freebies, a lot of them are, I'm pretty excited to try some of them, and some of them are, you know, something that I already know that I love. So here's a recap. Ooh, let's see what we have here. Hope the lighting is good. So the big bottles in the back here, I have a bath gel from the Kitsense line, and also the lotion, which is pretty good. I've already started using it. And then I have the lavender shampoo and the lavender conditioner, and also a Super C chewable. I'll put it on the side here. And here, where this little little space here, these are the free stuff, and these are the oils that I got this month. So the oils that I got for this month is a 15 milliliters of sacred frankincense and a 15 ml of frankincense, a large bottle of grapefruit, a 5 milliliter of Trauma Life, and a 5 milliliter of Sleepy Jies, and then a 5 milliliters of Peace and Calming. The free stuff would be the Eucalyptus Radiata, a Wintergreen, a Pan Away, I'm excited to know where this is coming from, a Lemongrass, and a Palo Santo. Actually, Palo Santo is supposed to also be, you know how they say that they have, what should we call it? Like every region has their the same type of oil, although it's not exactly the same tree or something. Palo Santo is supposed to be, you know, from another region, like, I don't know, Ecuador. Don't quote me on this. But it's supposed to be that region's frankincense. So it does have a lot of the same properties. So we're supposedly, it's very good for you. Again, use very, very little to start with, okay? So that's what we got for the month of February. This month I actually ordered my ER a little bit earlier, because usually I try to push it through towards the end of the month. But I do need some of the products like the shampoo and conditioner and the lotion and the Super C. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just put it through and just make sure that at least I got, you know, before it gets out of stock. I don't know when. Before it gets out of stock, I want my Peace and Calming for this month. So that's that, and thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you on my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.